Attitude check. Bronco Pike.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Broncos on Blast Basketball Report. I'm your host, Alex Potligar, and we're coming to you from the campus of Fayetteville State University, where the Broncos will take on and host the Virginia Union Panthers on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. And our guest today to preview that game, as well as to look back on the last couple of wins, is head men's basketball coach Alphonso Key. And Coach Key, appreciate you stopping by a few minutes today.
Always a pleasure. How on my week?
Good deal. I like to hear that. And really a couple of highlights so far to last week. Talk about the way you guys have played. 2 big wins over Lincoln and St. Paul's, conference wins. Your thoughts on how those wins came about?
Well, even going back before that, those 2 wins, 3 of the last 4, and having a chance to play on the road against a good team. Started with Lincoln, though, coming down to us. Anytime you defend your home court is good. Didn't have our best post player. John Herrington didn't play, so continuity off a little bit, but get a win with the major piece missing is a positive. That tells you the depth of our team. So we're excited to play well at home and a new seat. And we talk about having to sustain a lead now, learning how to grow. So that's a new place for us, but we're excited about all that as well.
You touched on it with John Herrington being out last couple of games. Your depth. How much deeper is this team than a year ago? Because you guys really didn't have that much trouble for, a lot of people would be watching the game or following along. They would say you guys just kept cruising along. That's got to be a testament to that depth that you have in there in year 2.
Well, we preach that, and it's exciting to really work it, and we say everybody counts when it's won. And so you're sitting there in preseason and weights and conditioning and drills. Everybody's going hard. Everybody gets the same attention. And you talk about it, but then for it to be a prime example during the game, to miss a guy that had 17 to 15 one game and a double-double, to miss him and still produce and to see it kind of have it right in front of your eyes is a positive and an uplifting attitude for everybody.
The St. Paul's win, you got a big game from Sidney Evans, but big games also from a couple of the newer faces to the program. Tim Plummer had filled the stat sheet really, really well in that game. A couple of other guys as well. Talk about Sidney and his performance, and as well as how those guys are meshing into the program now, because you're mid-season now. Do you feel like things are really starting to fire on all cylinders?
Yeah, I think we talk about winning as one and doing it together, and it's much more difficult to defend or try to scout us when you have multiple guys that can score. So we talk about everybody counts, and for Sidney to step up and getting 19 and 12 is a part of the games that dominated. And it tells me how selfless our team is. That means, it's not my night. We get the ball to Sidney or vice versa. So he's more than capable and really makes us more of a stronger foe. And also Tim Plummer is a guy, dynamic athlete, big-time defender, big-time slasher. But all he's trying to do was fit those strengths into our system. And so for him to know that the confidence, well, I have teammates that get it done, but when it's my turn, I'm more than capable.
Give us an update on John Herrington. How's he feeling? How are things going? Is he ready to go tomorrow night?
Oh, he's feeling great. He had a virus, food poisoning, and we make sure health is more important than anything else this time of the year. So we're more being cautious. He's been in practice. He keeps reminding me, Coach, I'm fine. I could play. I said, well, John, we play you 2 or 3 minutes. He said, no, I'm ready to roll. So he's doing well. I think it's flushed through his system. He's excited, proud of his team, ready to make an impact on Union.
Let's talk about Virginia Union, because now one of the perennial powerhouses of the CIAA is coming into Capel Arena on Thursday night at 7:30. Your thoughts on them as a basketball team?
Well, as a program, you said it on the head, not just CIAA, they're national power. You're talking about, I think, 2 or 3 national championships, NBA players continuously. So they're a prototype program, and that's what we want to be. And one thing about getting someplace, you got to get there and take it from them. So we're excited about the opportunity. And that's, I like to put it as an opportunity to play a perennial program and put our stamp in it. They're always good. They're always good. I think we've gone to the point where I say we're dangerous now. We're right in that mid-area dangerous. Watch out for Fayetteville State, but we're not elite. Elite, talk about John C. Smith, Virginia Union, those guys. So we have a chance to play that team, and that's the next step that we need to play well against Virginia Union to talk about making that next jump to the elite programs in CIAA.
What does Union do well, specifically?
Well, you talk about tradition. Number one, they have belief. and belief is imperative. We're starting a vision. Our guys are starting to believe, but they have a belief that they can win, number one. They're very physical. They have a style of play they believe in. So they control the backboard. They play a 2-3 zone since I was playing against them. They do a great job of getting the ball inside. And they're just physical. Even the guards are physical. They're big. And they believe in your system. The 2-3 zone has bothered everybody across America from 2011 back to when Coach Roberts was there. So they believe in the system. They're physical. And I think they do a great job of controlling the backboard.
Is this a good time of year to face a team like that is physical like that, that's going to do some of those different things that is that toughen you guys up for the home stretch down the road?
Well, I think so. Anytime you have an opportunity to play that caliber program where you're trying to go, it's a positive. And, we look back at our pre-conference schedule. We played East Carolina and a very team down that was very, very physical. So I think we've kind of had some cliff notes getting ready for Union, but obviously you can't stage that type of program, but it should be very good for us to continue to grow as a program and see how we compete in the trenches.
Let's look ahead. Saturday, you guys go to Winston-Salem State. I know that's a game a lot of people kind of circle on their calendars too, with the rivalry being renewed there. Give us a quick update, a quick preview of that game ahead of time.
Well, like you said, everybody's excited about that. The fanfare, old CIAA rivalry coming back together. A Division I team that was prepared for the MEAC. So when Coach Collins got the job there, they recruited that athlete, that core team for Division I. So basically Division I basketball program. Then when they digressed to, not digress, had a place as good as any league in the conference, but they went back to Division II, they're still Division I. They're seniors, any program coaches, your best team is when you recruit your first class and they become seniors. So I think the seniors, they're very good. We're excited about it. Personal, I was assistant coach there. Coach Maynard played there. My mentor, Rick Duckett, coached there. So a lot of side stories, but they're doing well now. They're doing very well. The seniors are leading them. They're diverse. They have some size. But that being said, St. Paul's beat them by I think double figures. So they're the chance you got success, but they're going to be fired up. But for us, it's the same. All we're trying to do is get better. We know if we take care of the basketball and if we make some free throws, we have a chance to beat anybody. So we're going to be focused, but it's going to be a great atmosphere for the fanfare.
Good deal. We'll look forward to that. But up first is Virginia Union again Thursday night at 7:30. So, Coach, we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Thank you very much.
Pleasure's all mine.
Good deal, man. And you remember, you can always follow all of Fayetteville State Athletics at fsubroncos.com. You can find it. FSU Athletic News on Facebook as well, and on Twitter at twitter.com/FSU Broncos. Be sure to check out the Broncos again Thursday night, 7:30 tip-off at Capel Arena against Virginia Union. You've been watching Broncos on Blast. Catch us up next time.